Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome everybody. In the mystic village, man. I'm charging my automatic kitty tap. Okay, on the ground. Because we don't care what people say. They say stack your money till it gets sky high. Throw your hands up in the sky. Welcome. We got Christy, Ama here, Vivian, Miss Lockhart here. Did you just start? Yes, ma'am. We just began the Love Your Damn Self party journey thingy. We got Ali Joshka, Joscha, Mira, Sister Mira up in here too. All right, let's stabilize. I've been daily improvement. Oh, I put out a new song. Right. I should be putting it out on TikTok also, but it's on YouTube. 1 hour. 1 hour. Lo-fi ambient, don't worry about a thing, which is from yesterday. Don't worry. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And it's on Spotify, and I tried to upload to all the platforms and stuff. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning. Ding, 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 ding. Smile with the rising sun. But we had a good vibe. Alright, that's working. Gotta test everything, because in case you need it, you know. I might add the link in my bio again, guruthanettaout.com, for all my links to all social media. But we'll see. They updated the algorithm, preparing you for prom time, summertime, shifting, without having to pay for it, basically. Of course, many reasons to be ungrounded right now. Apparently, the Taurus season is getting the best of some people, but that's the humanness. When you stay centered, no matter if Mercury is in Gatorade or the moon is diving and striding, it doesn't matter. You stay centered. You know what I mean? But some people don't want to operate like that. We want to move with the human experience. We want to let the human experience get the best of us. And so you have to learn the hard way for a while and blame everything on the Mercury retrograde from time to time, because ego. Blame it on a retrograde. Blame it on the stars. Blame it on the sun. Blaming on the moon rising and it falling. blaming on a retrograde. I know. My body needs healing. The Gatorade has been. Shout out to the Gatorade. The way you wear the mala for meditation is there's a guru bead here, which is the very right. The way you be is to keep it behind your neck. So right. So even the way you wear the mala, if things move, you become more aware of your body. Sometimes this happens. You could turn the adjustment into a mindfulness practice too. That's one way to use it, right? Or you can just wear it without awareness, no problem. It's just something that to share with you in case y'all be repping using these tools, right? Gotta share the knowledge so that we have some good foundation for cultivation, for a deeper mindful life. You can turn anything into a mindfulness just as long as you stay present and don't obsess about mindfulness. You can be really obsessive about mindfulness too, so that's also unhealthy because you want to be committed in a healthy way, you know? Committed. Let me start. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a proper way to wear it. It's just a technique to help you have awareness, right? You could be like, oh, right, that's fine. But over time, it may start. And so I'm just kind of sharing with you. It's a technique you can use. It's not a proper way. It's more about if you have, right? Same thing with my naturally, the shirt. There's no like proper way to, but it's more about awareness and mindfulness. Right? There's many things, and all these things just help us to be present. And sometimes it's gonna get wrinkly, but just the awareness, it helps us to be more centered and grounded. But if you're somebody who's already OCD, maybe letting it be wrinkly may be best for you. Maybe for somebody with OCD, let your hair grow long. Just let it. Sometimes you have to learn to break your mind because you're so attached to it. That's why I like the long hair. I like because it's difficult to maintain, honestly. Alright, this is my second day going to the gym, so my goal is to stay active daily, maybe 5 days a week, the best that I can, but it's working in my flow, and so that's why there's more energy happening in the stream too, because I get to exercise, and grateful. Welcome, the Healers Boutique, Sheng Koivu. Isa. And then I have time to edit some video footage. I have time to upload some songs to Spotify. And ideas are flowing because it's a better flow. So grateful to cultivate. We got Amber, Tiffany, Haley, Andy Walsh up in here. Whoa, what's up, sister? Burning Flipside is this weekend. Mini Burning Man here in out of Austin. I'm trying. Beautiful. Michael says, that's great. I'm myself trying to get out and start working out 5 mornings a week. Yeah. So it's just another discipline added on to what I already have, and then it could be more precise, and then as I do it more, then my precision at the gym could be better, and my precision on here is a lot better, and hopefully that leads to more opportunities. And just keep going. I mean, that's basically it. Keep going. The leaf blower at it again. Guess. If one doesn't have the type of hair that is meant for tight braiding, then people tend to go bald. You are not the first person to bald themselves over. To bald themselves. Oh yeah, I just do what my heart tells me to do. So it's more about the process and the journey rather than the destination. Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, no, I went bald just because I like radical changes in my life, because I like to explore, because you learn a lot more. It's just non-attachment, right? The contrast from bald to dreads is like, it makes everyone treat you differently. It makes you treat yourself differently. Alright, because I need things to be intense all the damn time, because that's what makes me happy. I'm the all-in type, like literally. It's just what you have to figure out, what makes you happy. I like to take the leap of faith, and it is what it is. Where the long hair, yeah. Heavy mind today. Don't worry. A lot of people they just dump their spiritual practice and then they come back for that's okay. That's in the beginning when you're not that committed. It's natural to just dump all the work that you've done. But just don't do it for too long, because then you'll start descending. And when that happens, climb again. Climb again. If I'm fighting a terrible headache. Welcome, Dory. Don't fight the headache. Surrender to it. Right. I have pain when I'm sitting here right now because I'm healing from just running. Right. When I feel the ache, I surrender to it. Okay, if my body needs me to extend my leg, then I extend my leg. Because meditation doesn't always mean to sit cross-legged. If you need to sit on a chair, that's what you gotta do, right? We're like, well, if you're not sitting cross-legged, you're doing it wrong. If somebody told you that, let me know who, so I can go see them. Usually it's temples. But even at temples, they understand if you can't sit. Maybe it's when you're super traditional back then, maybe different. But I think people are understanding. Today I want to talk about how to check on you. How do you know when you're ungrounded? Because lately, a lot of people are getting ungrounded, getting swept up by the Taurus energy. There's more fire, springtime blooming, more energy, right? How do you know when you are ungrounded? I've taken Tylenol, naproxen. Oh, that's a lot of things. Did you take? Just keep breathing. There's a few people who could really do with hearing this message. That's all good. The thing is, the people remind us to have the conversation. Because if we take care of ourselves, then those who forgot to, they come in here and they're surrounded by people who do take care of themselves, and naturally they begin to ground themselves too. But we have to know personally when you're ungrounded, what are the signs? What's the clearest sign? This is what I'm trying to share with the community, so you have awareness when you are ungrounded. When you're ungrounded, you could get in a car accident, you could fall off the bike. When you're in the kitchen, you might injure yourself, right? You might eat a ton of sugar and then caffeine and more sugar right after, right? So we want to know the practical reason, the physical symptom first, right? Because the emotion sometimes is hard to notice, right? Because we think life just happened to us. So what are the physical, what's the physical results of being ungrounded? Number one thing, you're fidgety. You can't be still. That's a huge one. When you're ungrounded, you're not breathing deeply, and you don't know how to be still and calm. And okay. So you have to, throughout the days, check on you. You gotta check on you. Are you calm? How's your mind doing? The way to check on your mind if it's ungrounded is you have to calm. Well, if you don't calm, you start oh shoot, I'm not okay. Calm body first and then check mind. It's hard to check the mind when your body isn't calm, because your body's hyper, right? Your voice is higher tone, and you're right. Literally check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, so that's one right? That's one clear sign. Your body is not calm. If your body is not calm, then your mind is not calm. But sometimes we don't notice our mind, but it's easier to notice your body. You have to, when you start doing this is a sign you're not calm. Right? So when you notice this, when you have the anxious leg or anxious hand, and you're breathing not deeply, that's the other sign. The way you're breathing is really shallow when you're underground. There's nothing wrong with shallow breathing, but shallow breathing that's way too long raises your heart rate and blood pressure because you're not breathing. That's a lot harder to notice. Unless you calm your body first. So just calming your body and noticing, and then you notice, I'm not breathing deeply. And honestly, after 5 breaths, you're like, you're more relaxed than you've been all day if you haven't been aware of your breath, which is amazing. So when you calm your body, sometimes, so the first step, when you're ungrounded, your body is not calm. Other symptoms from the body is clenching your bottom. You're squeezing, because you're trying to get things done and you're unaware of your body. You squeeze your bottom. Right. What else is next? A river could flow through the middle of your forehead right now because you got a ramp of energy. Like, relax. Right? Wee. Right? Little fairies can slide down your forehead because you be stressing out. You don't know, right? You're like, oh, wait. Oh. We call that BF. Oh yeah. You already know the BF, okay. But I'm trying to be more, I'm trying to use nicer words. Okay. I make an effort. Okay. I make an effort to make it more fun and kid friendly. Okay. Because kids and families watch the stream. Thank you. Right, so yeah, your forehead gets stiff. Right, this is one way. The other one is this one. I call it the ocean bottom. When you go to the ocean, the bottom, it has the crater or I don't want to say crater because I'm not, crater. No, I don't have not craters. Massage bumps. Okay, you know that. Yes, kid friendly. So, whenever you're really ungrounded, right, body fidgety, hands and feet fidgety, right, the anxious leg. So when you see it, you're like, what am I anxious about? Sometimes I have it. Like, what am I anxious about? I don't want to be here, but I have to. Let's enjoy being here instead of dreading, like, I'm in traffic right now. I had to be at work, right? So you gotta mentor yourself a little bit. You gotta say, I know you don't want to be here, but all we have is the moment, so might as well be here. Like, word. You said you want to be a healer. You said you're devoted to your self-development, right? Do you want a fidgety life or peaceful life? I want a peaceful life. Would you like fidgety, ungrounded feet or peaceful feet? I would like peaceful feet. Then breathe. Really? Now, if you don't want peaceful feet, then continue. It's not that we're just using this technique to be aware. You can get offended. Like, if you don't want peace, you don't have to. The other, okay, so that's right. So if we're talking about how to notice when you feel ungrounded. Okay, how to feel like when you're ungrounded, how do you notice that you're ungrounded? Because lately, a lot of people have not been checking themselves. And I don't want tomorrow, Friday, well, I don't stream in the morning Friday. Well, I could now because I have a better plan. Yeah, better plan. We'll see. Because I have time to edit in the morning and go to the gym for about 90 minutes. I have time to come do some edits, and we're streaming 4 hours in the morning, 5 at night, so the flow is a lot more daily manageable. My leg wiggles a lot before I sleep. So the other sign of ungroundedness is your eye is too damn intense. Right? You could be doing this, but maybe you stop. Chill out with that. Relax your eyes. And now you can focus, right? You're focused, but when your eyes start to be too, your tunnel vision is tunnel vision in an ungrounded, right? If you're doing something that needs you to deeply focus, it's understandable. But if you're just chilling, right? Because when you have that energy, you attract other people on that same frequency, which leads to some people cutting you off because you're driving fast, and all the fast people drive together. I see this on the road all the time. Right, all the fast people who are ungrounded find each other. Oh, yeah, there's another lane too, y'all. There is another lane. You don't have to, left lane. It's fine. That's really the main ones. Anxious hands and feet. Forehead. The jaw is another one. But when you can notice that your body is anxious, forehead, eyebrows, and eye intense, if you notice. Oh, the other sign is this. Right. The shoulder. Wait, why is my shoulder up here? It's down here. And if you do this every day at work, it stays up. Please take care of yourself, because if you don't, it locks and the muscle shortens, and then please define grounded. Beautiful, yeah. When you're grounded, you're present, calm, and you manage your life. When you're ungrounded, right, life takes over you instead of you manage your life. Your emotions take over you instead of you manage your emotion. Right? Your day, you manage your day instead of your day manage you. When somebody cuts you off, you don't middle finger. You go, that's not even worth it. Your coworker rude instead of I'm tired of your BS. You calmly tell the boss, you calmly tell them, hey, right? You learn how to Move through your day with grace instead of anger. Right? Instead of anger. Instead of revenge. You enjoy. Yeah. You respond instead of react. When you're ungrounded, you react, which is natural. But then when you practice groundedness, you notice you're reactive, and then you go, let me stay grounded. Because it's not bad, right? It's not bad to be ungrounded unless it's an extended ungroundedness. When you're driving, it's dangerous on a freeway. People are driving 60, 70, 80. Right? You're trying to survive out here. But there's a peaceful way to survive, right? Yeah. And then there's people out here trying to fight everything. Oh, please. I'm a good driver. Are you? I mean, you must be. You're a drummer. You have a good rhythm. Because when you drum, you have rhythm, you're calmer. His driving leaves much to be desired. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, are you telling me he drives slow as hell? Anyways, that's between Virgil and Grace. Okay, they can have their own food fight. Okay. Is grounded a form of mindfulness? I believe that in the world of like mindfulness philosophy, you're present. That's it. You're just right. There. A dog just attacked me with its tongue. Anyway, yeah. So when you're grounded in the world of mindfulness, you're just present and you're here. Now that sounds really boring. So that's why there's different words to inspire people to practice meditation. Right? Awareness, groundedness, mindfulness. Right? Being rooted down to earth. Right? Yeah, conscious of your action. Aware of your action, mindful. Because if you're not mindful, then the opposite is happening, unawareness. And when a tree is ungrounded, what happens? The tree has fallen over. So when you have a deep rooted, the tree stays right. The tree is you, your consciousness, your chakra system, your life, and even your body. When you have a good posture that's grounded, right? You have a strong tree, strong consciousness, strong mind. Breathing in aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. That's why the song, happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, and never in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Somewhere to go, something to do. This is my edited version. And sometimes in a hurry. Because realistically, if you're in Plum Village in the temple and you're on a retreat, you're not in a hurry to go out anywhere. When you're out in the real world, sometimes you need to get places. Maybe you need to go pick your children up from school and you're late. Sometimes you're in a hurry, but don't lose your awareness because you may be even more late because you didn't check the Google map. Thank you for the blessing. Right? You didn't turn on your GPS to see if there's traffic or not, so you drive straight into traffic because you're not professional. Right, so that the awareness. When I used to be a wedding videographer, I had to drive sometimes an hour and 30 minutes to get to the destination. I make 3 hours. I make time 3 hours, so I'm never late. And I look on my Waze app. I mainly use Waze, and I could see the traffic is building here. Take the other way. So I leave the app on so I'm never late. Because time is crucial for people's weddings. Like imagine being late as a photographer to somebody's wedding. We had to begin the procession without you. And you're, oh God, if you start off your day with stress, it oftentimes lasts the whole day. Right? No matter how much mindfulness you exercise, you're behind, But at the end of the day, mistakes are just lessons for us to learn. If you never want to feel bad again, learn from it. That's it. But sometimes we're okay with that because we're not. So sometimes we're late many places, but it's not crucial that we show up on time. But if you have a habit of showing up late and you need to be there early, you're going to still show up late because you built that habit or your family has instilled the late habit, which is fine. It's just if your life works and you show up late, it's fine. But if you show up super late, people remember, oh, this person always show up late, so we have to lie to them now. Imagine that. The event starts at 3, but they always show up like 30 minutes late, so we'll tell them the event is 2. You already know. The family, man. You already know. When you go to the wedding, people stereotype each other all the time because it's real. Like the family, yeah. Right. That's why it works. Because there's just a pattern like, yeah, we're always late. Late and proud of it too. I like that better than, If you're late all the time, just be proud of it. But if you want to change, then change. I'm so sorry I'm late all the time. Are you really sorry? Just be like, yeah, I'm fashionably late and that's how I am. Respect. That's authentic. It's just who you are. You're just late. Right, me, I don't like to say bye to people. That's who I am. When I leave, I just leave. I just be like, that's it. I don't feel shameful because sometimes there's social expectations that you want from people. I just disappoint people proudly. I know it may be bad, but guess what? If you don't like it, you don't have to be my friend. No shame, right? Now, if you're somebody who, yeah, that's why you gotta, it's more about when we're together, we're happy. But if you need all the social etiquette and you know your homies aren't about social etiquette, then you're all, all the expectations just hurt more. Yeah, so if you need your family to be there on time, just be like, yo, I notice a pattern since the beginning of my lifetime. You've always been late. Thank you, Grace. Oh, you hug everyone. In the beginning, I used to say hi to everybody because I didn't want to cause, but I just did it out of respect. But deep down, I didn't want to say hi. I don't believe in goodbyes. I think we're all one already. If we're meant to see each other again, we'll see each other again. That's it. That's why I don't say bye. Because if you're in my life, we'll see each other again. That's called, right? Because it's friendship. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it'll be. Before I had to hug everybody because I didn't know how to operate. And it's because that's what everyone else around me was doing. But here's the issue. I knew so many people, so I had to hug like 20 people before I left. I'm just trying to leave now because I got, I'm trying to be more disciplined with my time. And when you have friends who are more hippie, that's like that's a 20-second hug for everybody. Maybe 10 seconds, Most people is a 10-second hug. It adds up. And of course, there's that one dude that's gonna hug like 2 minutes. On each side. Like, I got stuff to do. And I didn't have good boundaries, so I didn't know how to like stop the hug, You know what I mean? At that time, I didn't have good boundary issues. All right, here we go. Now, but okay, here's what I do enjoy. I had friends who I just with. We would hug and until with just one I'm about that life, okay? I'm okay with the hug. We take a deep breath. That's it. I like that kind. Because I know that there's going to be an end to it. But when it... Anyways. The man hug, yeah. The bro hug. Okay, now I can load up my car. Y'all not helping either? People help. In the beginning, when I first started groups, I didn't have a lot of help. But now a lot of help, so grateful. Grateful. Tapping your third eyes. Yeah, I think the better hug is just quality time, like having a genuine time connecting with each other. Right, that's like the time that we spent together. To me, it should be quality. And if it's not quality, why are we hanging out? Right, I'm here for real talk, engaging, authenticity. Welcome, Jess. Quality matters, yeah. But I'm grateful for all the experiences, the no boundary hug and Back then, people, whenever I used to hang out, people would just casually bring out the smoke, just pass it around, like, oh, we're doing this right now? Then as I mature, I was like, Because when you're hippie, like when you hang out with that vibe, you just kind of go with the flow. But it's hard to focus. Yeah. And whenever I hang around with, the more wild type, there was no beginning and the end to hanging out. It lasted like hours until I met the master who taught me how to have more discipline in the way I organize things. Right? Sometimes I would hang out with people for 4 to 5 hours, drumming and just chilling and just talking about random stuff. And I didn't really get depth from it, but I got to hang out deeply, I guess, a long time. And so a lot of healing didn't happen because it was too casual. But when you show up with a deep, disciplined intention, a lot of healing and joy happen, and more people resonate with it because people got stuff to do. Right? Sometimes they want to hang out, but not for 4 hours. Maybe 2 hours would be max, And so I'm grateful for disciplined hangouts that allow people to weave spiritual community into their life. Right? But online is different because it is a casual experience, but it could be as deep as you want. Yeah. I live here. You live in the Mysticville. It's Cece's birthday. I sang for her last night already. She wants another song. It's just one song per day. Okay. Everybody, we gotta get a piano. Buy one get one free. You gotta buy one get one free today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Feliz cumpleaños a ti, a ti, a ti. Happy birthday to you. Feliz, feliz. Feliz cumpleaños. Happy birthday. Dang, you got a lot of birthdays. Dory's. That's why I got a lot of fire energy around here, that Taurus. I'm just happy that we are calm. We're calm bull, okay? Calm bull. Grounded bulls. Because you can lead the bull to the water and then the bull drink it. So that's a happy bull. I hear you sing happy birthday almost every day. I'm glad it's happening. Yeah, if it's your birthday, just ask me. Because sometimes you got nobody to sing. I don't, I sing a happy birthday every day. So whenever it's my birthday, I don't need it because every day is my birthday. My life is great. That's why. Every day I wake up and I get to do what I love and it works out in my life. That's why I feel every day is my birthday, because winning. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm glad that we can sing birthday to people because I know it means a lot to many people. Imagine for years nobody sing you happy birthday, and it matters. It's good to make people feel special if they don't already feel it. And sometimes extra specialness is beautiful. Play a Nigerian song. I don't know if I know any Nigerian songs. Maybe the only Nigerian thing I know would be like maybe is Hakeem the Dream Elijah one? Is he Nigerian? Shout out to Hakeem, the humble one. Basketball player. Hakeem the Dream. Hakeem the Dream, Elijah one. Out on the street, they call it murder. Let's see. I think let's get a little emotional. I think that's what we need. A lot of emotion. My birthday is every day.
Vaja Guru Brahmazidiyo. Naum 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 Vaja Guru Brahmazidiyo.
Welcome, everybody. Next stream on Insight Timer. Welcome, James. Do you consider yourself a Buddhist? I don't. I always think, would the Buddha call himself Buddhist? That's another level, that's another ego. It's about practicing with result. But people love labels. But behind the label, we're not even sure we're happy sometimes. Unfortunately. But fortunately, you can love yourself. You can love yourself. That's the beautiful part. The air, the energy getting denser. Because it only gets dense because we're in our heads more instead of be present. Because sometimes there's a lot going on, but in the moment there's not a lot going on. It's just in here. And it exists. Are you a follower of the Four Noble Truths? No, I'm not a follower. I'm a practitioner of the Four Noble Truths. A lot of people follow the Four Noble Truths but don't practice it. A lot of people follow the Buddha but don't practice. Do you see the issue? A lot of people follow positivity but don't practice it. They just like it. That's with everything. They follow Jesus but don't practice teaching. They follow love but don't practice loving. They resonate with it. And then when we practice the teaching, sometimes we practice but no result. And then sometimes we practice with result, but it says a tiny little result. Great, but not great result. But when you practice with great result, you help others. The end. Yeah. And we have to be precise with language sometimes because it's easy to misunderstand each other, especially using text. You know, I prefer speaking, typing not. But I get that you don't have that option. Mira says, the music was magical and it transformed me to a magical world. Forgot to remind you about the new stream. It's all good. No worries. I have a system to where I always remember now. Yeah. I just leave the other stream ready on screen and it starts blinking. Start live. I just have to have it another small box. And it's been great so far, so grateful to find a good system because I have more real estate on here now because I have this screen. Yeah. Welcome the enchanted cottage. If you notice, I repeat the same thing over and 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 over, because most people miss the deep, like most people miss it because it's so plain, like love your damn self, love your damn self, love your damn self. You don't realize how good that is for you. Like the word damn is added in there as like a bookmark. Notice it. Love yourself, love yourself, like love your damn self, love your damn self. And if you just repeat it enough, people go, oh yeah, I don't. Yes. Because when you realize you don't, you get to start. It's just recognizing that you don't. It might be the hardest thing because the ego, of course I love myself. Of course. Right? Of course. And then for somebody to tell you that, sometimes you miss it because you just, of course I do. The damn ego. And then for the community to be on that message on a daily basis, love your damn self, love your damn self, love your damn self. Eventually people start getting it, like, it is an issue actually. Finally, goddammit. They notice. They're starting to get it. Exit the matrix. I know it is offensive to the ego too. How you know I don't love myself? No, it's more about, do you? If you love yourself, congrats. If you don't, damn, we got an issue, right? How do you know you don't have that issue? So this is why I'm very clear about how I do my best to be clear about what I'm saying and clarify over and over. I'll go down to the right. I'll keep elaborating until people get it, because that's what's required. It's not easy. Yeah. Harp playing in the background. I caught myself breathing shallow. Welcome, Armando. Yes. It's fun. The thing is, it's natural to, whenever you're really focused, you're naturally going to breathe shallow. But whenever you don't need to keep focusing, sometimes people don't know how to turn it off. Like, oh yeah, I don't need to be right like this right now. Oh yeah, that actually is a lot better. And that's community practicing together. And then you get to teach your children, you get to teach your family, you get to be a role model without trying to. The way you live your life is inspiring. Thank you, Sister Grace. And so what it takes to inspire people to be here, so much. The best microphones, the best video, the best audio. But it's worth it because people's lives are improving. And all we do is show up, and that's it. You don't even have to pay. You don't have to go anywhere except open an app. Oh. Pay your phone bill though. Yeah. That's it. If you don't pay your phone bill, you can still use somebody else's phone bill. You steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi or what? Don't do that, okay? How do I recognize loving or not loving myself? You have to pay attention to authenticity. Are you genuinely happy? The only person that can know that is you. If you go deep in your heart and you realize you're not genuinely happy and you just think you're happy, it requires time to get to know you, to contemplate, to build a deeper relationship with you. That's why it's called Love Your Damn Self. Welcome, Simon. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Long time. And so whenever I recognize I didn't love myself, I was constantly needing outside love. That's one of the key signs. When you don't love yourself, you're looking for love elsewhere. Romantic relationship, right? Needing somebody to notice you and love you, needing me to validate you. Oh, thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, Deb. What happened to the bald guy? That's what I'm doing right here, right now. I'm not loving myself. Wait. What happened to the bald guy? I've been streaming for over 5 years in total, and it's a similar train. People don't completely commit to themselves, but as they get their butt kicked more by life, then they realize, wait, I should continue loving myself on a daily basis. Why don't I? And one of the reasons is because you put romantic relationship and external love above self-love. And until you get heartbroken enough and dumped enough and sad enough, then you realize that unless you have a good teacher. How many times do you need to get dumped and heartbroken for you to get back to loving yourself as a foundation of your life? Fill your cup first and then overflow to others. Like I had to speak like that to get the message across. How many times do you need to get dumped and heartbroken till you realize self-love has to come first? Right? So whenever you help people enough, you got to be impactful. But the truth is that that's the truth. Many people won't wake up till they get their butt kicked by divorce. Hopefully, if you don't learn from the first one, there's always a second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and seventh, and infinitely. But with community, all is one. You're one with yourself. We all practice feeling connected to ourselves together. I call it the we all win party. Everybody wins. Welcome, Booger. Nice to see you. It's a priorities game sometimes, yeah. Yeah, but some people don't understand that, like why it's set up like that. Yourself first, family and community, right? Because yourself, you fill your cup and then you can overflow to your inner circle, and then community. Many people skip the first step, and so they have a terrible foundation in happiness. And that's why people drain each other, and then gossip and drama. And it leads to victim consciousness. And then you find people to victim consciousness together and don't heal. Because when you heal, you can't play that game. And some people will only notice you when you remain a victim, unfortunately. Best piece of wisdom you gave me early on: you can't give up from an empty cup. Yeah. How can you love anybody else if you don't even have love for your damn self? And then you start to be, you start annoying people. You start being too clingy because you don't know better. You're clingy because you don't love you. That's why you need to love somebody so bad. And that energy of desperation turns people off. So you end up annoying people. Then you wonder why you can't maintain relationship, because you annoy people. Why? Because you don't know how to love you, and nobody tells you. That's why in here we just repeat that over and 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 over. Right? Self-love is not selfish. How can you give from an empty cup? I could repeat that every day and people will go, oh, word, and do nothing with it. Go back to playing Xbox Live, yeah. But of course, as they get heartbroken and sad, then their head's different, because this is their third time heartbroken, fourth, fifth, sixth time, and people will go back to their old way again. And so as life hammers you, so if the teacher isn't hammering you, life will. That's why from time to time I get into a more masculine approach, because I'm trying to prevent y'all from getting your butt whooped by life more. And at least it's free. You know what I mean? It's just, I give it my all because I'm doing my best to help prevent a lot of suffering, the best that I can. Because I used to be just like that, miserable, sad, butt kicked by life, because I lack wisdom, knowledge, to help me navigate through the labyrinth of life and climb the mountain that can be treacherous. Shout out to Jesus. Jesus works for some people, but the Christ consciousness works for all people. The Buddha works for some people, but the Buddha nature works for all people. Krishna works for some people, but the Krishna consciousness works for all people. One love. Bob Marley works for some people, but Jah works for all people. Allah, Amitabha. I think of these hard times as lessons for future ease. Self-love is a solid foundation. Is our solid foundation. And when you have a community of people who practice together, you have a strong community. That's why I'm grateful that we get this far, because it was thriving like this before, but it never got to this level because I was in a container that didn't support the growth, which is Twitch, a dying platform. You see it. Right. And the reason is there's things to do off the internet, right? You got life. The online culture boom at one point from pandemic. Now, if you're not really doing a great job, people won't miss you. Really. If you're not doing a great job, people won't think about you, won't come back. Right? Because there's a lot of things to do now. You can go out to the park, you live your life. And so you got to do your best to make an impact, or else. But it's up to your purpose too. I just do my best to make an impact because I know there's like millions of things to do online. YouTube live stream, Twitch live stream, many teachers, right? Many communities. So if you just give it your all, yeah. That's why I like watching TikTok live, because I can take it with me on walks. Yeah. So yeah, we have, this is more like a podcast / music and community all in one. Because it's so saturated that if you're not going above and beyond, and I'm not doing anything that's like, I'm not trying to viral myself, you know what I mean? I'm not doing anything that's so trendy. It's just community, music, and repeat. But the one thing that's key, the message and the authenticity. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. All the detail, everything. So much effort, but that's what it takes sometimes to climb a certain mountain. You gotta do it all. Right? Get the microphone, get the music, get the flute. It's like, damn, where else can I find something like this? Nowhere. And so imagine we all have, when we find our purpose, you become one of a kind, nowhere. Right? So you guide meditation in your own way. You play sound healing in your own unique way, and it's memorable. Maybe you're a therapist, you're a one-of-a-kind therapist. Like, damn, I wish everybody. Because that's what it takes. We live in a world of saturated internet now. There's just so much marketing, so much YouTube videos. And I've learned that the key to standing out is consistency and authenticity. because people are tired of BS now. We don't like, before we like watch people roll ping pong balls into a cup. Remember those? Video of you. Now we're like, okay, I'm tired of this crap. Where's like, I'm looking for things I resonate with. I don't want to see no more ping pong balls roll into a cup. We want more authenticity online. I don't want to be marketed to no more. We don't want no more ads. Right? We just want pure, good people to be around. And that's why the podcasting world and long-form content has been popping, because there's less ads and more authenticity. And I agree. Because at work, people, it helps you get through podcasts, and long-form content help me to get through Amazon delivery driving. Right? I used to listen to Joe Rogan and the Bobby Lee podcast and all these things all the time, because, you know, it helps you focus. The same tone, same vibe, and it's interesting, right? The short form content helps you to grow, but the core of what you grow, right? It's about your who you are and your authenticity. Because you can get popular and lose it, and you can climb that mountain, and also if you stop climbing and you lose your integrity, right? There's a lot of videos coming out now about like that. Charlie D'Amelio, whatever, right? When you keep doing the wrong thing, right, people don't resonate with what you're doing anymore, because a lot of it could be about the ego, right? And even in the spiritual world, it's a lot of it is about ego, nothing about actually. It looks like it's helping people, but it's more about the creator and what they know, and showing that I know, I'm in the know. My third eye is open, and that's why I have authority. Like, ew. Right? I'm clairaudient, I'm clear. Right? I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant. These are my credentials. I have authority. You should listen. Ew. Just be a good human being. Help people and build community. Right, that's why I don't say I have gifts. No, the universe has gifts. I'm just the bridge. I'm just a good instrument. If you don't stay humble, the ego will come in and take over. Even the master says, don't thank me, thank God. Right. And even when you do your best, people will talk behind your back. It's all good. Because if you're doing it from your heart, you're planting love. You plant mango, you get mango. You plant authenticity, you get authenticity. I feel I'm too selfless already. Maybe this is more strength. When you give too much, people take you for granted. So when you're somebody who's a giver and people expect you to give, when you say, I'm not giving to you because I don't want you to be a beggar. I want you to learn how to go fishing so that I don't have to keep giving you the fish no more. I used to be just like Maririn here. I love giving. I'm a giver. But when you're a giver, people oftentimes come to take from you. And you still like to give, but you have to give with wisdom. Because if you keep giving to people, you teach them to be a beggar, and then they'll go manipulate other people. But whenever someone really good, right, when somebody really love and respect you, and they're a manipulator, you can teach them something by saying, I love you, but I noticed that you've been really ungrateful. And so I don't want to make you I don't want to send the wrong message. I want to help you, but don't manipulate. Boom. That's it. Authenticity is a strong emotion in the world. Yeah. But it takes time to learn how to stand up for your authenticity and how to refine your authenticity. Because in the beginning, you may be authentic, but your authenticity will get tested. Your genuineness will get tested. And the secret is just be you. You're allowed to make mistakes. But if you BS people, people remember. Right. That's it. Most people were good. Most people are good people. Right. But it's just, there's a few that be trying to lie all the time and take advantage of people. And I'm grateful the internet actually, that's what the internet is kind of really critical, because there's a lot of negative things, but there are great people too. There's great things too. It's just a lot fewer. That's why it's the nature of, human beings. Sometimes you doubt first because, you've been taken advantage of. Strange experience yesterday. I was asleep but literally responded to you and laughed. Heartily. Well, we had a lot of laughter every day, and especially last night. So you might be cracking up in your dreams with us. Like, that's why people come here. Even in your dreams, you get jokes. I think I was laughing, but I was asleep. Yeah. Sounds like Mystic Village. And laughter helps to destroy a lot of egos, because that's your problem. Right? A lot of spiritual ego, they're too damn serious. They don't know how to chill out. And it's like, it's good to have focus and discipline, but too much of it makes everyone like uptight and scared. But that's called tradition, right? That's just tradition. And the modern world, we respect it, but we break. Right? Even the Buddha broke the tradition that he has masters, right? All our teachers. Even if when I hit the ball, even saying hit the ball, people get triggered. You don't hit the ball. You don't strike the singing ball. You invite. Okay, you just go hang out with that group of people then. Right. That's the issue. Sometimes we're so attached to all these traditions that don't serve. You hit the ball. You're supposed to invite. I mean, you can hit the ball another way too. We already know you do, okay? You been here? You only chime in when we talk about other balls to hit. Quietly, just waiting for it. Oh, it's my time. 420 for life. Just like Kefrenate. Kefrenate does the same thing. Oh, it's our time. This is when I have my voice heard. Respect, Respect, you are who you are. Even at the park, everyone's mostly sober, but some people will like, breathing in, like, where did that come from? I remember the whole group got hit with the mist. The sacred mist. The hidden leaf village. You're like, oh. I guess that's what we'll call it. The sacred mist from the hidden leaf village. Is that the Naruto come from there? The chemo went. Oh, good news. Congrats. I'm glad the chemo went well for Linda Griffiths. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Thank you for the sub on YouTube from Dan. Thank you. You got Afromatic. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Joe. One thing I've been wanting to read on, I think this is a good time to, the Taurus energy. Because I'm not into astrology, but my heart tells me I should just read up a little bit on it. Just sounds interesting. Let's see here. This is from Google. Taurus season, which runs April 19th to May 20th, brings an emphasis on stability, grounding, and enjoying the pleasures of life. Sounds like a root chakra. If you're not grounded in this season, then the opposite. It's time to slow down and connect with your senses and prioritize your well-being and comfort. This period encourages you to focus on tangible things. Bring yourself down to earth, right? Build a solid foundation. We've been talking a lot about foundation and appreciate the beauty around. We've been talking about beauty in the moment. Okay, what else is interesting? Good time to reflect on your values and what truly matters to you. Get back to what truly matters to you. Sometimes you're doing a bunch of things in your life that don't even add joy to it. It's an opportunity to align your actions with your beliefs and create a sense of purpose. Embracing routine and rituals. I started going to the gym. Taurus appreciates routine and comfort. So this season is a good time to explore new rituals and create a sense of calm and order in your daily life. That's why the universe naturally tell you. Thank you, Haley. Thank you. Now, what I'm more curious about, the animal. The bull. Okay. The Taurus represented by the bull. This symbol is associated with strength, groundedness, and determination, qualities often attributed to individuals born under this sign. Yeah. I want to know more about the bull. Spirit animal. Bull as the spirit animal. Who's the bull? Stubborn bull. The bull. Okay, I guess I'm called to read this. Just curious. Here we go. Good to be curious. Bulls, the male counterparts of cows within the bovine family, are known for their muscular build, imposing horns, and commanding presence. Ugh. Oh, happy birthday. I just had a birthday. For real? Like, when was it? I'm about to sing a birthday song right now. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Crystal Mist 777. Silverback says best wishes. Cece's birthday is today. Here we go. Let's see here. Predominantly found in agricultural setting, the bull have been integral to human society not only for their role in breeding, but also for their labor in plowing fields and their significance in various cultural ceremonies and rituals. In Thailand, the way people call each other stupid is they call you a water buffalo. But the bull also represents walking the buffalo home, which is the ego that won't listen. So you have to like, right? So there's the ego that you have to learn to control your bull, so that it can make your life abundant. So you're learning to use your mind so the mind doesn't just wander off and just get lost in the forest, you know. The cultural significance throughout history, the bull has occupied a central place. The bull has occupied a central place in mythologies and religions of various civilizations. In ancient Crete, the Minoan civilization revered the bull in their religious rites, symbolizing it in the famous frescoes of bull leaping. Similarly, in ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt, the bull was associated with powerful deities and was a symbol of royalty and divine protection. In modern times, the bull continues to be a symbol of market optimism. It's bullish in the financial world, representing a period of rising stock prices and economic growth. Yeah, it's up right now. This association further emphasized the bull's embodiment of vigor and prosperity. Let's see here. In the realm of spiritual symbolism, the bull represents a call to action, encouraging individuals to stand firm in the face of challenges and to assert themselves with confidence. The bull's spirit animal teaches the importance of knowing when to display strength and when to be gentle. Excuse me, that's more the flamingo. Okay. Balancing raw power with serene wisdom. The bull also symbolizes fertility and abundance, reminding us of the cycles of growth and the importance of nurturing our endeavors and relationships. Its presence in one's life can signify a period of fruitful productivity or a call to cultivate inner resources. No, I'm flamingo. I'm a flamingo. Well, I'm a flamingo. Bull and ox symbolism. Oh yeah, that's what. When the ox thunders in as your spirit animal, it's time to remain steady and stay the course. Ox as a totem animal belongs to those who reach their goals no matter how long it takes. Call in the ox as your power animal when you need to be bold. Ooh, like a Slim Jim. Me? Nah. Is this feminine demonic witchcraft? I mean, it depends on. Everything could be witchcraft if that's all you're looking for. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, here's a Native American bull symbolism. Ox and bull represented wealth, potency, bravery, and overall power amongst Native Americans, particularly on the earth plane. Ox medicine focused on personal power and the ability to muster strength, be it to finish a task or stand on your convictions. When an ox doesn't want to move, they simply cannot be moved. Ooh. The ox and bull spirits tie closely to earth energy. It also represents physical fertility. When couples wish to conceive, they can call on the ox for potential assistance. Bear in mind, however, that the ox is very pragmatic. It insists you look at what you have and make lemonade out of lemons you have before buying more. I would like some lemonade. The ox, the bull and ox as Celtic animal symbols. If y'all into, okay. The Celts valued ox for their virility and enduring physical productivity. But what is virility? Let's see here. Virility means the state or quality of being virile. Means possessing qualities traditionally associated with men such as strength, vigor, and actual potency. Unique word. So masculine. Rawr. Anyways, the Celts valued oxen for their virility and enduring physical productivity. When the clan was in trouble, the ox and bull became symbolic protectors that could improve group wealth and land. Throughout the Celtic region, the bull equated sun energy. Druids used white oxen as part of the ritual gathering of sacred mistletoe growing in oak groves. Besides being a magic herb, mistletoe was thought a potent cure for barrenness. The white oxen were the sacrificial element in the ritual offered to God with the request for blessing on the mistletoe. Calm down, Simon, okay? You love to tiptoe the line. Okay. You respect people, okay? Because some people are pagan, right? Some people are open to this. It's like sometimes people come from a different background and we can respect where they come from, or we can judge it and look down on it, which is called disrespect. I know. Now I'm curious in the Are you sure your name's not Edward? You acting like Edward from another country. Shout out to Edward. You know what I'm saying? That's the same energy. It's just maybe there's like a language barrier, but Edward energy. What's up, Edward? Let's see, the bull in Thai culture as spirit animal. There you go. Because I grew up seeing the water buffalo. Water buffalo. Two animal symbols in early Buddhism. Whoa. In Thai culture, the bull is not traditionally considered a spirit animal in the same way that some other animals like elephants and snake are. However, it is a significant symbol in the Thai religion and culture, representing strength, prosperity, and good fortune. The bull is associated with the concept of Nandi, the mount of the Hindu god Shiva, which is also part of Buddhist tradition in Thailand. Nandi is seen as symbol of strength and protection, and his image is often found in temples. I have no idea about any of this. But the one I see, the bull in the Zen culture, bull in Zen. The Zen culture, the bull often depicts in the 10 pools or the 10 ox herding pictures, symbolizes the journey towards enlightenment of self or self-realization. It represents the Buddha nature or true self or the ego, which needs to be understood and transcended. The 10 pictures illustrate stages of practitioners' progress towards awakening. Okay, what's it called again? 10 bulls. Shoot, it's on Wikipedia. This is worth showing, I think. Ten bulls. It's like a 10 image, which is representing the 10 stages of enlightenment. dshan.com. Okay, this is a short read and I think it's good for everybody. So let's enjoy a little reading, if you don't mind here. On screen, Chrome. There we go, let me full size that. This is from a website called Dishan, 10 Bulls Kakuan. The bull is here. The bull is the eternal principle of life, truth in action. The 10 bulls represent subsequent steps in the realization of one's true nature. This sequence is... Wait, y'all can't see it. Okay, excuse me. Yeah. This sequence is as potent today as it was when Kakuan developed it from earlier works and made his paintings of the bulls. Get this up here so I can read it easier. The search for the bull. Okay. In the pasture of this world, I endlessly push aside the tall grasses in search of the bull. Following unnamed rivers, lost upon the interpenetrating paths of distant mountains, my strength failing and my vitality exhausted, I cannot find the bull. I only hear the locusts shivering through the forest at night. Comment at the bottom, it kind of explains it. The bull never has been lost. What need? Only because of separation from my true nature. I fail to find him. In the confusion of the senses, I lose even his tracks. Far from home, I see many crossroads. But which way is the right one, I know not. Greed, fear, good and bad, entangle me. It's all good. Yeah, I used to read more Zen koans. I got Zen koans and Zen books here. Discovering the footprints along the riverbanks under the trees, I discover footprints. Even under the fragrant grass, I see his prints. Deep in the remote mountains, they are found. These traces no more can be hidden than one's nose, looking heavenward. Comment, understanding the teaching, I see the footprint of the bull. Then I learned that just as many utensils are made from one metal, so too my myriad entities made of the fabric of self. Unless I discriminate, how will I perceive the true from the untrue? Not yet having entered the gate, nevertheless, I have discerned the path. Let me read it again. So whenever you're studying, sometimes you just got to keep reading it over and over until it clicks and then move on. If it doesn't click to you, just keep reading things until it clicks. In the beginning, your brain gets, when you don't get it, keep going. It's just the footprint you're finding. Follow the footprint. Discovering the footprints. Along the riverbank under the trees, I discover footprints. Even under the fragrant grass, I see his prints. Yeah. Deep in remote mountains they are found. These traces no more can be hidden than one's nose, looking heavenward. Understanding the teachings, I see the footprints of the bull. Then I learned that just as many utensils are made from one metal, so too are myriad entities made of the fabric of self. Unless I discriminate, all things come from the... How will I perceive the true from the universe? How can I perceive the true from the untrue? Not yet having entered the gate. Nevertheless, I have discerned the path. Which is when we say all things come from your perception. All the things that are true and the things that are untrue all come from the mind. It's like footprints of the buffalo. Perceiving the buffalo, here it comes. I hear the song of the nightingale, the sun is warm, the wind is mild, willows are green along the shore. Here no bull can hide. What artist can draw this massive head? Those majestic horns. When one hears the voice, one can sense its source. As soon as the six senses merge, the gate is entered. When one enters, one sees the head of the bull. This unity is like salt in water, like color in dye stuff. The slightest thing is not apart from self. Again, perceiving the bull, I hear the song of the nightingale. The sun is warm, the wind is mild, willows are green along the shore. Here no bull can hide. What artist can draw that massive head? Those majestic horns. When one hears the voice, one can sense its source. As soon as the six senses merge, the gate is entered. Wherever one enters, one sees the head of the bull. The unity is like salt in water, like color in dye stuff. The slightest thing is not apart from self. Spiritual human or a spiritual being having a human experience, but one love. That's what I'm. Okay, thank you, Tanya. Right. The yin and the yang is actually one thing. Yin yang. Right. Catching the bull, I seize him with a terrific struggle. His great will and power are inexhaustible. He charges to the high plateau, far above the cloud mist, or in an impenetrable ravine he stands. The comment, he dwelt in the forest a long time, but I caught him today. In infatuation for scenery interferes with his direction. Longing for sweeter grass, he wanders away. His mind still is stubborn and unbridled. If I wish him to submit, I must raise my whip. Catching the bull. One more time. This is how whenever I learn something, I try to just soak it in a little bit more. If you move on too fast, you're just reading more recipes. You're not learning. And it takes time to just slowly make a connection with this. Catching the bull, I seize him with a terrific struggle. His great will and power are inexhaustible. He charges to the high plateau far above the cloud mist, or in an impenetrable ravine he stands. He dwelt in the forest a long time, but I caught him today. Infatuation for scenery interferes with his direction. Longing for sweeter grass, he wanders away. His mind still stubborn and unbridled. If I wish him to submit, I must raise my whip. He caught the bull. Taming the bull. The whip and rope are necessary, else he might stray off down some dusty road. Being well trained, he becomes naturally gentle. Then unfeathered, he obeys his master. When one thought arises, another thought follows. When the first thought springs from enlightenment, all subsequent thoughts are true. Through delusion, one makes everything untrue. Delusion is not caused by objectivity. It is the result of subjectivity. Hold the nose ring tight and do not allow even a doubt. Damn. Oh, you can't. Taming the bull. The whip and rope are necessary, else he might stray off down some dusty road. Being well trained, he becomes naturally gentle. Then unfettered, he obeys his master. The comment below. When one thought arises, another thought follows. When the first thought springs from enlightenment, all subsequent thoughts are true. Through delusion, one makes everything untrue. Delusion is not caused by objectivity. It's the result of subjectivity. That's a reggae song. Hold the nose ring tight and do not allow even a doubt. Riding the bull home. Mount the bull, slowly I return homeward. The voice of my flute intones through the evening. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, hold on. He plays the flute. Hold up. Yeah, flute gang. One time for the team. Back to the story. Mount the bull, slowly I return homeward. The voice of my flute intones through the evening, measuring the hand beats, the pulsating harmony. I direct the endless rhythm. Whoever hears this melody will join me. The comment. The struggle is over. Gain and loss are assimilated. I sing the song of the village woodsmen and play the tunes of the children. Astride the bull, I observe the clouds above. Onwards I go, no matter who I may wish to call me back. Riding the bull home. Mounting the bull, slowly I return homeward. The voice of my flute intones through the evening, measuring the hand beats, the pulsating harmony. I direct the endless rhythm. Whoever hears this melody will join me. The struggle is over. Gain and loss are assimilated. I sing the song of the village woodsmen and play the tunes of the children. Astride the bull, I observe the clouds above. Onward I go, no matter who may wish to call me back. Moving forward. The bull transcended. Astride the bull, I reach home. I am serene. The bull too can rest. The dawn has come. In blissful repose, within my thatched dwelling, I have abandoned the whip and rope. All is one law, not two. We only make the bull a temporary subject. It is as the relation of rabbit and trap, of fish and net. It is a gold and dross, or the moon emerging from a cloud. One path of clear light travels on throughout endless time. The bull transcended. Damn. Astride the bull, I reach home. I am serene. The bull too can rest. The dawn has come. In blissful repose, within my thatched dwelling, I have abandoned the whip and rope. Comment: all is one law, not two. We only make the bull a temporary subject. It is as the relation of rabbit and trap, fish and net, gold and dross, and the moon emerging from a cloud. One path of clear light travels throughout the endless time. Both bull and self transcended. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Whip and rope, person and bull, all merge in no thing. This heaven is so vast, no message can stain it. How may a snowflake exist in a raging fire? Here are the footprints of the patriarchs. Comment: mediocrity is gone. Mind is clear of limitation. I seek no state of enlightenment, neither do I remain where no enlightenment exists. Since I linger in neither conditions, eyes cannot see me. If hundreds of birds strew my path with flowers, such praise would be meaningless. Both bull and self transcended. Whip, rope, person, and bull all merge in no thing. So from all is one, and one is none. This heaven is so vast, no message can stain it. How may a snowflake exist in a raging fire? Here are the footprints of the patriarchs. Ooh, the footprints of the patriarchs. Mediocrity is gone. Mind is clear of limitation. I seek no state of enlightenment. Neither do I remain where there's no where no enlightenment exists. Since I linger in neither condition, eyes cannot see me. If hundreds of birds strew my path with flowers, such praise would be meaningless. Sounds like a concept of equanimity. Hey, I thought it was 9, okay. Sounds like equanimity to me. If hundreds of birds strew my path with flowers, such praise would be meaningless, because I am already enough. Not uplifted by praise and not brought down by shame or negativity. See, reaching the source. I know, I was like, man, what the heck is that about? The 100 birds. Okay, it's like, damn, even 100 birds bringing me flowers. Right? Nothing will faze me because I am the phase. And also the no phase. I'm so phased that nothing can explain it. Okay, well, thank you, Robin. Reaching the source. Too many steps have been taken during the root and the source. Better to have been blind and deaf from the beginning. Dwelling, dang, that's why I like Zen. They so extreme around here. Let me restart. Let me restart. Like, dang, they're so extreme. Too many steps have been taken, returning to the root and the source. Better to have been blind and deaf from the beginning, dwelling in one's true abode, unconcerned with that without. The river flows tranquilly on, and the flowers are red. Comment. From the beginning, truth is clear, poised in silence. I observe the forms of integration and disintegration. Damn. One who is not attached to form need not be reformed. Oh, smackdown. The water is emerald. The mountain is indigo. And I see that which is creating and that which is destroying. Reaching the source. Too many steps have been taken returning to the root and the source. Better to have been blind and deaf from the beginning, dwelling in one's true abode, unconcerned with that without. The river flows tranquilly on the flowers, and the flowers are red. From the beginning, truth is clear, poised in silence. I observe the forms of integration and disintegration. One who is not attached to form needs not be reformed. The water is emerald. The mountain is indigo. And I see that which is creating and that which is destroying. The water is emerald. The mountain is indigo. I see that which is creating and that which is destroying. I gotta go back and you gotta sit on that one a little bit more. The water is emerald. Well, we could do it right now. We can sit on that. The water is emerald and the mountain is indigo. Usually the water is indigo and the mountain is emerald. The water can also be emerald. So it's one. I see that which is creating and that which is destroying. The indigo can also be the third eye, and the emerald could be the heart. Right? That's one. There's no really wrong. It's just more about how you're observing it, right? But it's just more. It's more yin and yang, water and fire. It's like interdependent of each other. Right? But if you didn't begin at all, there's no need to reform if you're not attached to form. Right? So the emerald water is form, and the mountain, and it's beautiful, right? The mountain, indigo mountain, wow. The water, emerald, wow, so beautiful. But it's all illusion. That which is creating and that which is destroying. That's the mind, right? The mind makes up pretty things, but it's all illusion. Reaching the source is like the yin and yang cancel each other out and becomes the prana. Or the prana has always been here. There's no, because it's formless. It's just one. Even saying one is form. Right? There's something that has no form, but no form is also form. That which is creating and that which is destroying. And this infinitely happens until you realize all things are the phenomenon of the mind. Anyways, I don't know. In the world, barefooted and naked of breast. Hold up, that looked like the happy Buddha. What's up? See, they got the flute in here. They got the buffalo. They got a happy Buddha. You got everything in this story that we're doing in here already. Right? We got the mystic tree. You got emptiness. You got the moonlight. You got the whip. Okay, let's finish. Barefooted and naked of breast, I mingle with the people of the world. My clothes are ragged and dust laden. I am ever blissful. So that's why the story is called, is it 10 bulls, right? Barefooted, naked of breast, I mingle with the people of the world. My clothes are ragged and dust laden, and I am ever blissful. I use no magic to extend my life. Now before me, the dead trees become alive. Ooh. They got cause and effect reincarnation. Inside my gate, 1,000 sages do not know me. The beauty of my garden is invisible. Why should one search for the footprints of the patriarchs? Oh! I go to the marketplace with my wine bottle and return home with my staff. I visit the wine shop and the market, and everyone I look upon becomes enlightened. Shoot, I gotta read this one 5 times. In the world, I guess that dude's a merchant, not Happy Buddha. But that is Happy Buddha, actually. I think the Happy Buddha was like a recent phenomenon from like the 6th century or something like that, right? Barefooted and naked of breast, I mingle with the people of the world. My clothes are ragged and dust laden, and I am ever blissful. I use no magic to extend my life. Now before me, the dead trees become alive. Inside my gate, 1,000 sages do not know me. The beauty of my garden is invisible. Why should one search for the footprints of the patriarchs? I go to the marketplace with my wine bottle and return home with my staff. I visit the wine shop and the market, and everyone I look upon becomes enlightened. I think you have to search the symbology of the staff, right? There's definitely the symbology from what the wine represents. So let me do that real quick. Here we go. In Zen practice, neither the staff nor wine carries a specific universal symbolic meaning. The staff, particularly the walking stick, okay, so it's a walking stick, used by monks, is a tool for travel. Wine, often depicted in Zen art and stories, represents natural, uninhibited, and perhaps even slightly chaotic aspects of life. It can be enjoyed as a form of mindful. Okay. Yeah, so the stick, it just represents walking the life, and the wine represents the challenges. Looks like here that I wouldn't even say things happen in life that help you learn. That's basically it, right? Let's see here. The staff is used by Zen. It represents the monk's freedom to travel and explore the world, both physically and spiritually. That's what we need, right? So it's an exploration. The staff helps you to be a seeker and find for yourself. So you gotta climb your own mountain. The wine is depicted in Zen art and stories. Doesn't have a single fixed meaning. It represents life's natural, sometimes unpredictable aspect, which is that's the nature of life, right? It's often enjoyed in a mindful way as an opportunity to appreciate the present moment. So the wine, it represents chaos in life, which is called SHIT, happens in life, and we can mindfully, have the wine. No, he said he didn't. Let's see here. I go to the marketplace with my wine bottle, which is empty, and return home with my staff. What? I go to the marketplace with my wine bottle. Sounds like in the world, right? The marketplace represents like the world and how it operates, looks like. Right? The chaos of the world is just natural, right? The world's busy. And when I return home and return home with my staff, the world can be chaotic, but the staff, right? It represents the simplicity of life. Even though the world may seem complex and chaotic, it's really not. I visit the wine shop and the market, and everyone I look upon becomes enlightened. Because the staff, it represents no matter what's going on in life, the moment is enough. Simply put, everyone becomes enlightened. Everything's already perfect. No matter the chaos, no matter what hits the fan, everything's made perfectly. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I hope you enjoy the 10 bulls kakuan. These things I have spoken unto you. I study this I read this kind of thing from time to time. I just need things to make sense, that's all. Yeah. Pave your own path, not the previous people. That's why you don't want to just follow some teaching. You want to walk your own path and learn on your own. When we just want to when we don't want to climb our own mountain, we become stale when we just copy the people before us. So that's what I love about walking our own life instead of trying to, and I think that's what I appreciate about the spiritual path. Not necessarily Buddhism. Zen, it's more about the art of living. Right? I think a lot of Buddhist practitioners or religious practitioners can just follow a bunch of rules and lack authenticity and originality, which makes people not interested in learning. But the Zen and all this, think for your damn self. If it doesn't make sense, why the hell you believe in it? Oh. Basically, neither paths are the same, but the wisdom and knowledge is there too. Yeah. And so the way I observe and study spirituality, I need things to make sense. People, right? Whenever people, like when people quote the Bible, sometimes it's not so clear because 10 people that read the Bible can see 10 different things sometimes, which is normal. And because sometimes it's like ancient language, right? You can definitely find Buddhist philosophy because you can discern anything into what you want it to be, you know. So because it's just older language, and it's a lot more difficult to get. Yeah. Of course, you know. But I do read some Bible verses from time to time, and I just try to make it make sense to me, because I think every scripture has something to offer, whether it's the Tao or, you know, or it's lyrics from Bob Marley. Everything is interconnectedness. Interbeing. It's all one love. But don't let people manipulate you just because you're nice. You can love everybody and then they abuse you. Hell no. Oh, you're nice, so I'm gonna manipulate. Be careful, that's all. The story underneath that one is about happiness is very good. What I got from that story? Everything is enlightened. Christ consciousness is in everything. Nirvana is everything. Even the people who are rude and disrespect you, that's enlightenment too. Even my hip, it hurt, that's enlightened too. How about people freaking out about politics? Is that enlightened too? Absolutely. Wait, what? There he goes again. What about the aliens? That's super enlightened. Super. It's not aliens, it's probably Buddha and Jesus hanging out on there. Do they get it yet? Not. There's nothing to get. You're right. That you're wrong. I lost my closest friend to cancer today, and I wish I could at least. Sometimes you just need to be sad. It's okay. When it's our time, we get to see the buffalo again. We see the farmer and his wine and stick again. yeah. But while we're here, let's just walk up the mountain together. Because if you're not walking up the mountain, you're walking down the mountain. Walk up the mountain. Choo-choo. What is that? It's the trolley of love. It's an alien. Dude. It's the alien. Help us. Yeah, I hope y'all have restrooms. Yeah, we wish it was that easy. Aliens. Like, the UFO, it could represent the footstep of the buffalo. The pyramid, is that the footstep of the buffalo? No, it's the footstep of the patriarch. But that's all outside. Silly of me to want to look for the footstep of the patriarch. Oh, that's why. That's what is it? Why should one search for the footprints of the patriarchs? The beauty of my garden is invisible. Inside my gate, 1,000 sages do not know me. I go to the marketplace with my wine bottle and return home with my staff. I visit the wine shop and the market, and everyone I look upon becomes enlightened. Yeah. You can search it. 10 bulls. 10 bulls, one of many beautiful and significant Zen story written by somebody in 1100 to 1200. Yeah. It just takes time to, and they have a breakdown on here too. I can read the initial stage involves seeking the true self or Buddha nature, often symbolizes by a lost bull. I'm lost in life. The discovering the Buddha, practitioners begin to recognize and understand the potential for enlightenment. I have a path in life. Catching the bull, the stage involves actively engaging with and grasping the true nature often through discipline and effort. I'm moving up in life because I do the work. I do my work in life. The practitioner, let me see here, catching the bull, taming the bull. The practitioner works to control and direct the awakened nature, overcoming attachments and negative emotions. I have a mindful life. Riding the bull home, the practitioner experiences a sense of freedom, peace as they move towards enlightenment. I enjoy my life. If you just get there, you're good already. The rest is gonna be natural. Just start enjoying the simple thing in your life. The rest is gonna happen. Transcending the bull. The practitioner realizes that the bull and self are not separate, leading to deeper understanding of emptiness. I am that I am. Both bull and self transcended. The final stage involves transcending the self and realizing the true nature of reality, often described as no thing or emptiness. The bull, therefore, is not simply an animal, but a metaphor for spiritual journey of Zen practitioner, representing the potential for enlightenment and the path toward realizing one's true nature. Which brings us to the last 2 minutes of the stream. Thank you. The Zen trolley arrived today. Yeah, that's okay. You can rerun. Oh, he played the flute. Okay. The practitioner played an instrument. It happened to be the damn flute. It just happened to be the damn flute. Everybody, play the flute. We need to find a buffalo. Wait. Find the no buffalo. Wait. There's nothing to find. Let me press my reset button. Yeah, when you start getting into Zen, you need a reset button. You're like, my brain is broken right now. And then the Zen master go, oh, great. Right. Boink. The story was my final straw. I'm gonna buy a flute. What kind of flute? We gotta respect the Zen. Anyways, thank you everybody. Which brings us to the end of the stream. I hope you enjoy the Zen stories today, and I am hungry as hell because I got back to my disciplined eating again, which is once I've been eating breakfast and lunch. Now I just skip breakfast. I just have lunch only. And thank you for cultivating together. I don't always read stuff, but when I do, I read the Zen. And I do have a lot more books like this, so it's fun from time to time. But what's more interesting? Your life. Be respectful. Recently, there's been an uptick of disrespectful, ungrounded people. Just because you've been in here don't mean you can be rude and disrespectful all of a sudden. That's it. Breathing in. Yes, I blocked him. Please love your damn self. Where did you go buy the churro? Oh, this? The churro machine. Yeah, I blocked him. You can tell. Because there's a vibe here, and sometimes people are trying to, it's fine that you do your own thing. It's just, you can tell when somebody's being more rude and I do my best to protect the energy here because people come here for peace. People have issues. So, like Sister Miriam lost a friend to cancer today. Right? Yeah. And so, oh yeah, I wouldn't say they were just doing more than insulting. It was just back to back. Usually I give people chances, but this person just kept going on and on and on through, and like, I pay attention pretty good. It's just, I can tell when somebody just, I can tell when somebody's like, sometimes people having different breakdown and issues, but they're not disrespectful. You can tell. Some people are just going off because they just forgot the path. And then there's people who come and be mean and rude. That's a lot different. You can tell the difference in energy. Yeah. So they just don't have to be here. Now they could go on other platforms or come in with it. It is more respect people. That's all. Anyways. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back in 4 hours. Please love your damn South Side, the South Side, yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for all the blessing. Thank you, Sister Mira. Thank you for all the gifting. Club Power and the Sausage, the Heart Me's. Thank you to all moderators. And see you soon. Check out Sister Monique's stream. She guides meditation soon, I believe. Thank you. Zen Diamond. Is that Amber? You became Zen Diamond? Oh, okay. All right, Zen Diamond it is. If I forget who you are, oh yeah. Zen Diamond. Like, shoot. Do I need to be guru brother Tanet now? Anyways, thank you.